The UAW Shawn Fain has become my new favorite person to have a conversation with. If y'all have not hit a like for the algorithm, that is very unfortunate for you, because that means that you're not subscribed. That means that you haven't liked the stream, that your parents and friends, they won't be able to become successful as a result of rocking with us. You won't have an opportunity to join the Patreon, all of that, right? Shawn Fain has now replaced Brandon Johnson. A lot of people keep asking me, Anton, you haven't even brought Brandon Johnson from Chicago, the mayor of Chicago, back to the front of the congregation. Well, we have some other people that we have to address. We can't address them all at the same time. At one point, it was Umar Johnson. He hasn't really excited me lately with any of his content. He just be talking. You know what I'm saying? Maybe one day we'll revisit Umar Johnson and see if he's now evolved. If the school is open, we'll do a special bulletin. Oh my God, tuition is open. School is open. Umar Johnson actually opened the school after 27 years, and my daughter is now an adult about to get married. It was Umar Johnson. It was Boyce Watkins, Brandon Johnson. St. Louis, your turn is coming. I'm working on something special for St. Louis. Denver, I got you. Atlanta, absolutely. Houston, you coming to the front of the congregation. Oh, we got a long list of people and a long list of politicians and people that are not doing the things that's in the best interest of their constituents. But for right now, Teach Hanley 30% off your first order plus a free gift. Shawn Fain, I never thought it in a million years. I used to be Local 600 down in Dearborn, Michigan at the Ford headquarters, working at the Rouge factory. The Rouge factory supporting my union brothers and sisters, and Anton has now become a capitalist. And guess who's a capitalist just like me? Baltimore, I got you. Shout out to Baltimore. You coming to the front of the congregation. Jada Pinkett's hometown. Shawn Fain has now become a person that I want to bring to the front of the congregation on a regular basis. Nobody was talking about the auto industry. Nobody was talking about Chicago. Nobody is talking about the things that's actually meaningful to you. But Anton from AntonDaniels.com. And I'm going to be honest with you. Sometimes we going to have a disagreement. But I see that it's a lot of y'all that's starting to see what it is that I see. And you said, you know what? Shawn over here making a combined income of like $350,000, but we out here with our signs saying UAW on strike. He talking about solidarity, but he not sharing in the pain. He talking about what it is that they working, and he not even taking his $500 a week. What the fuck, Shawn. No worries. We gonna get there. Let me share with you what the latest updates are with the UAW strike.
All right, UAW President Shawn Fain joined about 6,800 union members in Sterling Heights as they walked off the job today at Stellantis' largest factory, the factory that produces Dodge Ram pickup trucks. Big seller, of course, for the company, their most profitable vehicle, we should also mention. Today's move comes after Fain reported Friday that there had been some progress in talks with General Motors and Stellantis, but that they still have not gone far enough with their offers.
Yeah, and meanwhile, as the strike continues, is fatigue setting in for union workers? Well, Sean Lay joins us live, and Sean, I understand you talked to Shawn Fain about that exact issue.
We did. Let's talk about the big picture here. Ram trucks, as Devin mentioned, wildly popular here. Production on these stopping today with this strike. They're not going to be delivered in a few days. Obviously, suppliers not supplying because workers are out here now on strike. This took the company basically by surprise. They're saying they're outraged by today's walkout. This is day one, though, for these workers on the picket line. What about the other workers who have been out a month, a week, and a day? And what about that fatigue that we are hearing is setting in with some?
Striking's tough, it's not easy, but, we have to do what we have to do.
Sources confirming that UAW President Shawn Fain is not on $500 a week strike pay because the UAW Constitution states Fain gets his $208,000 a year salary per those union rules.
Wait. Y'all got your own constitution like the United States of America? Y'all got your own constitution within the UAW? Wait. You telling me that they put some special rules in place for the leadership? This is sounding just like the very people that they're striking against. Say it ain't so. Wait. You're telling me that there's an organization within an organization that insulated themselves against the organization completely falling apart, and they're going to continue to get their pay no matter what. So what incentive outside of visibility, re-election, all of that good stuff, do these people have in order to rush and make sure that they negotiate in good faith to ensure that you guys are getting the contract that you want? See, the one thing that I know about leadership is that it doesn't matter about a constitution or any of that type of stuff. They lead from the front. Sean Fain, in my opinion, is like the son on Gladiator that, Father, have I missed the battle? Anybody can fly back and forth to a plant just like Joe Biden did and start to hold up a picket sign and say, we want fair. We want fair. Anybody can do that, especially when you're still getting paid and you ain't got to pay for transportation costs. It's coming out of the union dues. But see, it's different when you telling people to do something that you wouldn't do. That's what it is that I stand for. I will never tell you to do something that I have not first proven or doing myself. How can I sit here and advocate for marriage if I'm not successfully married? How can I tell you to get into real estate if I wasn't in real estate? How can I tell you to be a bag chaser if I'm not chasing bags? See, the one thing you can say is you may disagree with me, but the one thing that you can't say is that I'm a hypocrite. Ain't a hypocrite. So he's still getting his full pay. He's insulated against what's affecting the other members that he's then using in order to use as a talking point in order to make sure that y'all stay striking against the ones that he's saying that is leveraging the company against you. Okay, I get it. Strong strategy. Politicians have been using it for years. Let's continue to see what's going on.
As now more UAW workers are sent out to the picket lines. Today, a surprise strike at the Stellantis assembly plant in Sterling Heights. 6,800 workers who make the Ram truck here are now off the job. For them, this is day one of their strike, catching Stellantis by surprise, catching employees by surprise.
10 o'clock, I just sat down for lunch.
10 o'clock in the morning.
Yep, our phone started going off. I checked on my phone. It said, Shap is going on strike. Pick up your stuff, walk out peacefully.
What was your immediate reaction?
Excitement.
So he's excited. Hey, remember those first people that was excited that first walked off the job when they first started striking and Ford started laying people off and y'all started getting unemployment pay? And they said, man, it's tough out here. We got to go and do DoorDash, Uber Eats, or whatever. You see all of those signs? You see the level of excitement that is on their faces? You see how full they are about and they excited. Hey, I'm standing up for the company and I'm going for it.
Excitement.
Yeah, we were excited.
But for 1 month, 1 week, and 1 day, other UAW members have been on those picket lines. Workers in the cold and rain outside of the GM Pontiac Redistribution Center Friday. They were hoping for Fain to announce a deal or news that a deal could be coming. But they were told to stay out and stay strong. Many looked deflated. In the past, a strike meant all members.
Look at how deflated the ones that have actually been on the front lines. This is like sending your troops into war and you know that the first ones is going to get slaughtered. They standing around this trash can that's on fire in order to try to stay warm. And they broken and they over there in Pontiac and they cars is parked on the side of the road and they got to use their own gas money. And they getting $500 a week before taxes. Those people are standing out there like, God, I was hoping I could get back to work. Look at that crew. That is a whole facility over there, and they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people out there walking slow, feet hurting, no brakes. You out there walking for less than minimum wage out of your own union dues that you've been paying for years, and all you doing is getting it back. You see the two faces? This is what you got to look forward to, young man. Hold on, let me bring it back to him.
Pick up your stuff, walk out peacefully.
What was your immediate reaction?
Excitement. Yeah, we were excited.
But for 1 month, 1 week, and 1 day, other UAW members have been on those picket lines. Workers in the cold and rain outside of the GM Pontiac Redistribution.
People ain't wearing makeup no more. They don't wear makeup no more. They don't even do their hair. And listen, next week, I expect to see these people in bonnets. Next week, I expect to see them in bonnets. Could you imagine your mama out there walking that picket line trying to get her $500 a week? I would just tell mama, come on home, baby. Come on home, mama. Come on home, mama. Don't even put your wig on today. You ain't got to walk no picket lines. We not going to sit here and be Sean Fane's baby mamas. No, we not, mama. Can you imagine sending your girl out there in order to make sure that she go and walk that picket line defeated every single day? And the cold is getting colder every day here in the Midwest. Would you feel comfortable sending your girl out there to walk that picket line? I'm not sending my girl out there to walk no picket line. No. I tell you what, though. This is what you got to look forward to.
Distribution Center Friday. They were hoping for Fane to announce a deal or news that a deal could be coming, but they were told to stay out and stay strong.
Stay strong.
Many looked deflated. In the past, a strike meant all members were in it together. Targeted strikes this time is causing strike fatigue, says labor and employment attorney Brett Miller.
Now there's this disproportionate burden of some employees have had to, bear more of this, be out longer. And there's definitely some grumbling that we've heard from the rank and file on how that's working.
Sean Fane is a guy that I can get behind, and I support him 100%, even if we're out here until Christmas.
Until Christmas.
He gonna have y'all out there in Christmas. Cancel the vacation, no Miami trips, no BBLs, no car notes, no house notes. Can you imagine somebody losing their cars and their houses because they can't afford to pay their stuff? And you getting $500 a week?
According to some of the employees we're talking to here, I asked Stellantis for comment on today's walkout. They said they were outraged. Part of the statement they sent me, the UAW's continued disturbing strategy, they say, of wounding the Detroit Three will have long-lasting consequences with every decision to strike. Kimberly and Devin, the UAW, Stellantis says, sacrifices domestic market share to non-union companies.
Do you know that not just UAW members are affected by this? All of the suppliers, all of the restaurateurs, all of the food trucks, everybody that trickle-down effect that comes along with having these people out here on the job, everybody is suffering in the pain. That's the thing. Everybody is suffering in the pain. And you know what the most unfortunate part is? The only reason that they have y'all going out here on strike and they leveraging y'all like this the way that they doing it is because they want to reserve the amount of money that they got in the strike fund so that they continue to give you a $500 a week. Everybody is not sharing in the pain. What happened to my brothers and sisters keeper? We go as our leader go. But man, you know what I heard? You know what my people said? They said when the strike fund run out and that ain't enough money, you know what you got to do? You got to hit them streets, man.
6 weeks into the strike, many people on the picket line are worried about making ends meet. They're getting $500 a week in strike pay, but bills are adding up and the holidays are coming up. CBS News Detroit's Kelly Vaughn is on your block in Sterling Heights near the picket line with the story.
Many of the workers here on the picket line say they knew they'd have to cope with less money during the strike, and many made preparations for that. But as this strike drags on, some are turning to other options, like loans created specifically for workers on strike.
Wait. Now the workers on strike got to now take out loans specifically tailored just for you. Listen. We know you ain't going to be able to pay your stuff for now, but we going to make sure that we charge you interest on top of whatever it is that you have to pay back once you start getting your job back rolling. Whenever y'all come off this picket line, don't worry about it. You can pay me back now. I think I just found a new business model. I am now starting the UAW Strike Fund Loan program, and what my marketing pitch is this. Anybody that takes out a loan, I got you. I want first dibs on your paycheck when you start to go back to work or whatever raises that you get. I also want dibs on your profit sharing check, and I will beat whatever the loan rate is that they're charging you by 1 percentage point. Whatever the interest rate is that they're charging you, I will beat it by 1 percentage point. I am willing to loan out to people that need to make sure that their kids got gifts for Christmas. You need to pay your Charger, your Challenger, your Hellcat. You need to make sure that you get Thanksgiving dinner popping. I will even tell you, you ain't even got to say nothing. You ain't even got to tell your friends and your family. I got you. I have a loan program specifically tailored to beat the loan program that the UAW members are now having to take out in order to make ends meet. It's good over here on the bag chaser side. I warned you. I told you it get cold outside in these streets. I warned you. I'm building housing. I'm about to go out here and put a little thing on the side of my new Benz. Well, I just got the Benz. Don't worry about it. We're going to talk about it later. I'm going to put a sign on the side of it, and I'm going to start handing out sandwiches, and I'm going to say loans. Low interest, lower, not low interest. I don't want to get false advertisement. Lower interest loans available than whatever it is that they tailoring for y'all out here in these streets. You'll be paying me back all through next year, but don't worry about it. You've been paying the federal government. Why not me?
Strike. UAW strike pay is $500 a week.
Right, before taxes.
UAW member Daryl Rollins says the strike is worth it, but it can be hard to get by.
Because when you're talking about $500 and you're used to making double that, bringing home double that, that makes it kind of hard because the bills you have to pay, they're really not concerned about you being on strike.
Shishi Anderson says there's been talk among the workers about whether their strike pay could be raised.
Somebody was speculating, trying to do some type of increase, I wouldn't be against it, but, whatever they do, I'm fine.
Nope. No increases in strike pay. No, none of that. No, people were speculating that we need more strike pay money. No. Nope. It's a way in which you can make more money. Go back to work. Stop asking for 32-hour work weeks.
Because I prepared for 500. They've been telling us 500 for the longest, and that's what I, prepared myself for.
UAW says raising strike pay would be complicated as the rate is set by delegates at their convention through an extensive process. So
you mean the convention that y'all paid for them to go to in order for them to find a big place? They got this nice convention. They lay up in there with their side holes. They sit there in their hotel rooms. They sit there and they negotiate. Hey, let's all get together. You can do that on a Zoom call. No, you go over there and you find a nice city like Tampa. You go golfing. Y'all go negotiate your own pay raises for each other. You continue to take out union dues even when people not even a part of the union when they first come into the building. I remember my very first paycheck. I didn't even have my 90 days in. I wasn't even an official employee. I already was paying union dues for Local 600. I said, what? They sit there. These guys have hands that look like they've never done an ounce of work in their life. And they over here sitting here talking about strike pay.
For those who can't get by on $500 a week, many are turning to loans.
Inflation and groceries were already high before the strike, so they need help, and we want to be able to help.
If the LAFCU credit union can get y'all loans, I got you.
Yeah.
Kelly Ellsworth Etchison is the Chief Marketing and Diversity Officer for LAFCU Credit Union, one of the credit unions across Michigan offering loans specifically for striking UAW workers. So far, they've
Look at them rates.
About 96 UAW loans for more than $282,000.
And as the strike continues to go on, this is just one avenue. How many of y'all know that it's a lot of people that's getting payday loans out here? The LAFCU interest rate is 9%. They tried to make it a little bit more marketable by saying 8.99%. 9%. They've already loaned out $282,000 in loans from 96 different loans. If the data is not telling you that the strike and the people are absolutely positively broken as a result of it, what more do you want to see? How much longer do you want your union brothers and sisters to suffer, and they never going to be able to make up for the amount of money that they lost as a result of going on strike? Most people never had the ability to be able to take care of an emergency problem that cost them $1,000, and you told them to stay on strike for over a month, and it's about to be a month and a half. 9%. 96 loans. That's just over at that particular credit union over. I can get you in there for 8. I got you for 8%. They giving it to you for 9%. Come to Time Dogs Credit Union. I got you for 8%. You with it? All right, I got you.
Interest rates on these strike loans are 8.99%.
Because this is an unsecured loan, we're not asking it to be collateralized by.
Oh, no. I need your car. I need your wedding ring. I need your jewelry. I'm gonna put a lien on your house. This is going to be a secured loan, but you get a better rate though.
Or if they need to do a home equity loan to borrow. So it's this is lower than a personal loan rate right now.
She says the approval process is similar to other loans.
We want to see proof of employment that they were at one of the impacted facilities.
She says people who have been laid off because of the strike qualify for their loans as well. Reporting in Sterling Heights, Kelly Vaughn, CBS News Detroit.
So here's my question to the people as they continue to hold me accountable for holding Sean accountable, because we want to get you guys back to work so that you can provide for your families. This is what it is, because they're going to tell you to share in the pain, but they're not going to necessarily help you with your family while you out there paying 9% interest on top of the money that you're missing. And you have no way in order to be able to bridge the gap. You know how many people is waking up every single day nervous, can't wait to go back to work? It's all good and fun when you first walk out of work on your lunch break. I ain't never been excited about missing out on no money. I ain't never been excited about missing out on no money and having to pay somebody back in their debts. Ever. Not one time in my entire life. Make sure you tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description as well as pinned to the top of the chat.